The start of Game 5, let's take a moment to review what we've learned so far about the Western Conference Finals. Each team has excelled on its home floor. The Phoenix bench is a series key. Their long-distance accuracy in Game 4 scorched L.A. in the desert. Steve Nash is a flat-out warrior. End of story. And Kobe Bryant is getting angry.
That defense sucked. We got to do a better job defensively, period.
Deadlock 2-2. The momentum has shifted, and L.A. heads home facing a new reality. The Suns aren't going away.
We got to fight. They're bigger than us. We got to have a lot of heart, a lot of determination, and find ways to win the little battles.
To regain their edge, the Lakers must draw on their battle-tested championship pedigree, while the Suns' plan calls for them to unpack a travel-sized version of their home game in L.A.
We got to make sure that we bring the intensity from the start and do what we did here at home, if not better.
The question to be answered tonight, who wants it more? Suns-Lakers Game 5, next.
On an overcast 66-degree day in Southern California. And our staff has made its way to the top of the U.S. Bank building. Now that is branding, as the scene has shifted to the Staples Center, where the Lakers have won their last 10 playoff ties of the Western Conference Final. The Phoenix Suns facing the Los Angeles Lakers. The series even at 2 apiece. Lakers winning both games here in L.A. and the Suns winning both games out in Phoenix. Hi, everybody. Marv Albert along with Hall of Famer Doug Collins will be joined momentarily by Craig Sager. And this is now down to a best of 3. And the major question going into tonight, Doug, is that zone defense that has been very successful, utilized by the Phoenix Suns. Can the Lakers adjust to it? They've gone through 2 games where they've had their problems. What happens here tonight?
I expect them to be very aggressive to get started. Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum early in the game. And Marv, the first quarter is going to be very important for the Phoenix Suns. Both games here in the Staples Center. Down 9 in Game 1, down 12 in Game 2. The Suns did not lead after the first quarter in either one of those games. So I think the start is very, very important tonight. Phoenix must get out defensively and not let the Lakers get into a great rhythm.
Let's check out the Taco Bell starting lineup. The Suns with that front line of Amari Stoudemire, Grant Hill, Robin Lopez at the guard, Jason Richardson, and Steve Nash. For the Lakers up front, Pau Gasol, Ron Artest, Andrew Bynum in the backcourt. Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant, who had another stellar performance Tuesday night. 38 points, 6 threes, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. But after the game expressed his views about the Lakers' poor defensive effort. He said, "We have lost our sense of urgency defensively."
Well, you know, there was so much speculation. We talked to Phil about it. Like, were you so concerned about attacking the zone that the guy's mental frame of mind in that game was, what are we going to do offensively? And the Lakers, when they have been very good, have been very good defensively. So I look for a much more conscious effort tonight to get back that defense that had been so good for him in the first 2 rounds.
The officiating crew, Bennett Salvatore, Bob Delaney, Mark Davis, the alternate, Bill Kennedy. If you play percentages, the winner of Game 5 has gone on to win a best-of-7 series 83% of the time. The Lakers have won their last 8 Game 5s. The last loss they suffered in a Game 5 in a best-of-7 took place in 2007 against the Phoenix Suns.
And it's going to be interesting to see Kobe tonight, too. Remember, Marv, in Game 4, Kobe 0 of 1 in that first quarter, did not look for his shot. He's always the guy that feels the pulse. So let's see how he gets started tonight.
Lakers controlling the opening tip. Bryant with the spin, and Hill knocked it aside. It's played by Nash. Nash to the pull-up. Lakers gang rebounding to come up with that loose ball. Artest pass on a 3. He's being tempted by Richardson. And Gasol rejected by Stoudemire. Kept alive by Artest. Shot clock is down to 5. Gasol rejected by Stoudemire. And Hill had it knocked aside. The ball deflected out of bounds, and a foul is called on the Lakers.
Terrific interior defense by the Phoenix Suns here. A couple block shots early. A little soft shot thrown up the basket by Gasol. Amari Stoudemire comes over. He follows it with another block. And the Phoenix Suns have started out in their man-to-man defense. So a couple very good defensive possessions here to get started.
Foul is committed by Bryant. We're just underway here in Los Angeles. And the foul is called on Derek Fisher. That is a three free throws coming up for Steve Nash.
Well, you see what Steve Nash does. He sees Derek Fisher's hands down and he just drives the ball up. And the master of that, Marv, in the NBA is Kevin Durant. He's the guy who has that down pat. That's one of the reasons why he shot 11 free throws a game this year. And anytime you see that man's hand get down in the shooting pocket like that, just drag the ball up, and Nash almost automatic at the line.
Steve Nash coming out very assertive. Opening minutes, 94% free throw shooter. That number a career high, led the NBA in free throw shooting. Missed one the other night and then hit 8 in a row.
See, with the Phoenix Suns, it's when they have the lead late in the game like they did the other night, Marv, it's so hard to catch up because you get that ball to Steve Nash, he goes to the line, and like he did the other night, makes 8 straight, and you can't catch up. And so it's important for the Lakers not to get into one of those situations where you're trying to foul and chase to get.
You mentioned Kevin Durant of Oklahoma City. Well, the Lakers have been through this experience in their first round series against the Thunder. They won their first 2 at home to foul away from the ball, and then lost 2 games at Oklahoma City. Stoudemire called on the foul, but they won the next 2, including that 24-point blowout in Game 5 here in L.A. It turned out to be a difficult series, but they survived and then went on to sweep Utah. Here they are now tied at 2 against the Suns. Andrew Bynum draws the double. Trap Artest. And it's a 3-second violation.
Suns very aggressive here, Marv, defensively. So they have come out and met the challenge. It looked like the Lakers were going to try to pound that ball inside. The Suns, of course, a shot clock violation, or excuse me, a 3-second violation, and blocked a couple shots.
Bynum jumping out on Nash, who fires for 3.
They're going to do more switching tonight. Phil Jackson said they watched the San Antonio series and feel like tonight they might have to do some more switching defensively. And Nash sees it, and he pulls it back and knocks down the shot.
They have opened up in man-to-man, as you mentioned. In contrast to game number 4, here's Kobe Bryant. What a run he has had since he had the knee drained. He's been averaging better than 32 points a game, and has put up big numbers in this series. Well, a cross-court pass that surprised Hill.
Well, that time, Amar'e Stoudemire got caught with the ball, Marv. If he doesn't have the quick move the basketball, I think he sort of surprised Grant with that cross-court pass.
It was like out of the pages of Ernie DiGregorio. You rarely see
There's a name out of the pass.
One corner to the other.
That was my draft class, Marv, 1973.
Bryant gets inside. Good job by Lopez, and a foul. Lopez was hit. Now, Phil Jackson was very upset with the calls in Game 4. He said he understood in Game 3 because he felt the Lakers did not attack the rim, and the Suns did. Bryant picks up his second foul.
Now, Kobe very frustrated here to go to the basket. Thought he got fouled on that play, and then comes over the back of Robin Lopez. It's amazing. The other night, the Phoenix Suns beat the Lakers on the board by 15. That was a big part of that game, but Phil Jackson was not happy with the 18 offensive rebounds that the Suns got in that game.
Richardson, nice move, and he has played so well in this series.
But Jason Richardson the other night, he and Steve Nash in the second half, both 0 of 3, 0 of 6 combined, and they win that game handily.
Story the other night, the play of the bench is Fisher misfires, kept alive by Bynum. Bynum gets position. Bynum with the tip. Gasol is fouled by Lopez.
Much more aggression on the offensive boards by the Los Angeles Lakers. They have the height and size advantage. What's happening right now, too, Mark, that the Phoenix Suns are scrambling and doing a lot of trapping in the post. That leaves some offense.